Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode in my Serbia campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign. And I've run into a bit of a problem with this campaign. This is actually my third time recording this episode, and it comes down to an issue with the save games for some reason. Basically, I'll go through the entire 30 to 40 minute episode, and there's a battle that I plan to fight at the end of the episode, and when I go in to fight it manually, when we come back to the campaign map, it actually starts me at the beginning of the episode, basically, so all of the progress that I've made throughout the episode is gone. Now, I think that I can solve that save game issue, but unfortunately we are going to have to auto-resolve the battle instead of fight it, so I may have to spend a couple of turns at the end of the episode just quickly going through so we can attrition them down to a point where it's safe to auto-resolve it. And once I save the episode or the campaign for this episode, the next episode, all the saves should be working again. Hopefully, I'm hoping that that will solve the problem. But as I said, this is my third time recording this episode, so forgive me if I do seem a little unenthusiastic about it, but I've literally memorized the entire 40 minutes that I play here because I've done it 3 times already. So, well, 2 times. This will be the 3rd time. But anyways, let's crack on with what we want to do today. You remember that we did take Zagreb in the north. Austrians tried to vassalize the Croatians. We destroyed the Croatians anyways, and the Austrians peaced out with us very shortly afterwards. Reason being because they're at war with the Swiss and the Holy Roman Empire, and they've lost their capital as well, so they are a shadow of their former selves. And let's take a look at the strategic map here. And look at Hungary. Now, Hungary is quite the power, and many of you guys do want me to go to war with them. As you can see, they own 7 settlements, I believe, and they're a strength rank 4. We are a strength rank 5, and I believe we have 7 settlements as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're very evenly matched. But I don't want to waste all of my resources in fighting Hungary just yet. They are serving such a good purpose to me, basically, by protecting my entire northern border. You can see that I don't need to have any troops on this entire front here. I can focus all my attention in the south right now, which is what I plan to do. I'm going to try and be sneaky and cheeky in diplomacy down here to kind of get some friends. I want to maybe suck up a little bit to the Latin Empire, see if I can get a military alliance with them, and then have them drop their 2 vassals in favor of me. That is the plan, but we all know that when I make plans, they always change. But that is the tentative plan going forward. So yes, Hungary is absolutely on the menu for Serbia, but just not yet. Also, some people wanted me to go into Italy. That may be something I do. I'll probably go to war with the Venetians because I want to take these 2 islands here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go down into the entirety of Italy. Maybe we'll sack Rome. We'll have to see how long this campaign goes on for. But anyways, let us begin. We've got this army here that we are building up. And I want to get a couple more archers into here. And then I was thinking, instead of getting 2 more swords, let's actually try some of these Voshnisi axemen. And then let's grab a couple of the cavalry as well. So in 6 more turns, this army should be good to go. And at Dyrrhachium here, I noticed we had the fishing docks here, which provides enough food. So we don't need the wheat farms here or the sheep herds. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. At Split as well, the shipyard is a nice building for public order, but it's mostly for naval units, and as you can see, there are no naval units available in the campaign yet. That's one of the reasons that it hasn't actually been released to the public yet, is because it's missing the entire naval theater, so we can't even get any fleets. So there's no point in having that building. I'd much rather have the trading docks for extra wealth. Then at Zagreb, we've got the baker here. I'm going to get rid of this building completely because, as you saw as well, we've got 112 surplus to food. We have the winery here, which provides food, and the wheat farms. So we're going to put something else in here that will provide us with a little bit of income. And I think that's about all we need to do for this turn. Yes, looks like. And if we look at diplomacy, I don't think I could do any diplomacy this turn. We're dependable, but we need our reliability to go up a little bit more before people start to treat with us. Yeah, see, Venice is the one who likes me the most, and they still just won't treat with us, which is fine. Also, getting more troops will make us a stronger power, and therefore the other factions will be more inclined to trade with us and form treaties with us. Just bringing my spy over to take a look at Tarnovo. Their army is not there, which is good. In fact, I don't even think they have an army anymore. Yeah, they're 76, so they probably don't. I think that's pretty weak. Yeah, they're like the third weakest faction in the known world to us. Austria and the Cumans being even weaker. And the Cumans as well, they started off strength rank 2, I believe, but they have been beaten back to just 1 settlement. So the Kievan Rus is just hammering them into oblivion. And our spy, I think, is the last thing I needed to do. I just wanted to move him up here and see if the Sultanate of Rum owns this settlement.
Treading softly.
And there we go. It's owned by Trebizond. So let's come back down here and take a look at the Ayyubid Sultanate, see how they're doing. And let's go ahead. Oh, wait. This army needs to move over here to Tarnovo. And we'll declare war on them next turn. And there we go. And I think that is everything. So let's go ahead and end the turn. And there we go. It looks like the Swiss did move in to siege the Austrians' final settlement, so they will probably be destroyed shortly. Let's continue demolishing that. And we should have enough money to change Zagreb over to a city, which is good. Demolish that as well. We've got 4,000 remaining, so we have talked about getting the gibbet here for quite some time. And you can see that the corruption is currently -7, so we could completely eliminate the corruption by getting the gibbet. And then it'll also help corruption in adjacent provinces. So let's get that. And diplomacy. Diplomacy time. So let's see. Let's talk to Venice first.
For my people's part, welcome.
There we go. And trade, please. Excellent, and that adds... We're importing olive oil from them now, so that's good. Give us a little bit of extra value. And now that we're trading with them, let's talk to Jerusalem. Sure, fine, that's okay. Come on, I know you want it. 300. Really? Okay, well, we can come back to that. Let's talk to Antioch. Excellent. And trade. I am not going to war with the Crusader states anyways, so this is all very useful. Extra trade can fund my war effort. Come on, I'm not giving you too much. Okay, well, we could come back to them, but now the Latin Empire should like me quite a bit more. Yeah, improving 83 to 124, which is excellent. And they'll like me even more when I declare war on Epirus here. So let's do that. I don't need Hungary in the war, because I don't want them to take my settlement. Bring my spy down to take a look at Thessalonica. Oops, I actually blocked myself there. My bad.
Besieging the settlement.
Now we're gonna have to siege them down. I can't fight this battle for you guys. I do apologize, but there's just nothing I can do. So let's see. We'll get that They'll start taking attrition in 4 turns. So yeah, hopefully in like 4 or 5 turns we'll be able to just auto-resolve that.
None will escape.
Okay, so the Latin Empire should love me now. It was going up to 124 before. Now it's going up to 147. Yeah, they're definitely liking me.
On behalf of our people,
And actually, first off, on the first time I went through this, I wanted to adopt Godamir here. So let's adopt him. But on one of the run-throughs, they actually had my newly adopted son, Godamir, marry their faction princess, like their faction heir, I guess, or the heiress. And it made them go through the roof loving me. So it's never happened again, but hopefully we can get that to go again, because that will definitely... It will definitely be a huge deciding factor once I go to war with these smaller kingdoms. The Latin Empire is much more inclined to drop them and stay with me if I'm married to the Emperor's daughter, basically.
Salutation.
And building, I think we've already taken care of all the building. 5 more turns for that to be completed. And my spy was moving down. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. They're just agents. I thought they were surrounded and sieged by the Ayyubid Sultanate. Let's come around this way here. And yeah, it looks like Trebizond did have a civil war, because we've got the Trebizond Pretenders here. Or Trebizondian Pretenders. They've actually got bronze there, I believe. Yeah, so let's continue down this direction. And I think that is everything we can do here. So let's go ahead and end the turn once again. And rejection. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, so he rejected it. That's the first time that that's happened. Let's try again and see if we can get a hold of him. But I'm trying not to treat with the Latin Empire yet, because I'm hoping that that heiress will show up once again. But, I mean, they're so friendly with us now. 102. They're 134 to 132, so they're actually deteriorating there.
in our good name, be welcome and speak.
I mean, we could probably... No, we can't even get a military alliance with them just yet. Maybe we need some trade from Jerusalem now.
You on behalf of the people, and
They still say no, eh? Okay, let's give them 500. That is more than enough for trade. Yeah, there we go.
on behalf of our people, welcome. Speak, friend, and honor us all with wit and wisdom.
Is there anybody else? I mean, going to war with Nicaea will definitely help things out. But yeah, let's try and adopt him one more time. He's never actually rejected that before, which is a little annoying. Yeah, it's down to 92% strength. We've got 1 item constructed so far and none of that, which is good. Let's go ahead and
Let
continue.
them cower like kenneled dogs. Commander.
And building. Do you have anywhere that we need to build at this point? Yes, here. So let's get the artist studio. Gives quite a bit of wealth, and it also gives us some more resource production, which is nice. And over here, I think I was putting in a fountain, if I'm not mistaken. Or did I put in one of these? mean, the artist studio definitely is good, but the fountain helps for the sanitation and public order. You can see that the sanitation isn't the best here. If we had the fountains, it would actually keep things under control. And I might actually change this over too, because, I mean, the public order... It's +8 right now, so that would be +4. That's -1. That's +1. So those cancel each other out. But then we've got the +4 from the edict. So we could maybe convert this to get the extra money. But I guess we'll just leave it for now. And let's end up saving our money and end the turn once again. Oh, right, my spy. Forgot about him. Yes, that's what I was hoping for. Into the fold goes Godamir. And it looks like the balance of power has gone back up in my favor, which is excellent. He couldn't refuse Stefan a second time. Yeah, let's come way down here. Yeah, it looks like the Ayyubids have quite the forces around. And is that... No, is Salahadin somewhere here? He might be down more south in Egypt. Fond of gambling. Corruption plus 5%. Wow, well, I'm glad that I actually... built the Gibbet then, because that will help to mitigate that corruption. Which one is he? Balkania, so that's Dyrrachium, isn't it? No. Oh, that's here. So it's still -7%, which is good. Maybe it won't apply until next turn? It's hard to say. So that would bring it up to 12%, but then it'll go down by 10%, so it'll be +2 corruption, basically. But let's go ahead and work on getting all of our main settlement buildings up to level 2. You can see here that we pretty much got them all to level 2 already, which is good. Just Dyrrachium needs to be moved up, and our sanitation is good, which is excellent to see. Don't want any of that disease outbreak. And by chance, has that daughter become available yet? No, we can't arrange the marriage, unfortunately. Oh, and it's low now. Why is it low? I don't want to offer military access because that will translate to military access for these two factions, and it might hurt my trustworthiness when I declare war on them. I'd have to actually cancel it with the Latin Empire first. Alright, let's see. Really? Come on, I know you want it. Come on. No, I don't want true military access. Okay, well, we'll wait for a little while longer. I'm sure it's still improving. Yeah, it's going to go up to 154, so I'd rather save my money anyways. Is there anyone else that we can trade with? We can actually... I think we are still at war with the Commune of Milan, so we could try and peace out with them. It's high. Excellent. So let's try and grab some funds from them. They've got strong economic power. But it's also Milan, so they're not going to give me that much. Oh, nice. 1,800. Beautiful. Thank you. And that brings my wars down to 2, and it looks like the Cubans are homeless now. They are now a horde, and they are strength rank 80, which probably means that they are the weakest faction. Oh, no, the Trebizondian pretenders are weaker. Look at Poland, though, guys. 73. Wow. Down to 2 settlements, so I think Lithuania is probably just wrecking them. Crazy. But we're up there in the world as far as power goes. We're number 6, so we're pretty much right here. Kingdom of Georgia, also quite a power. Strength rank 7. Yeah, the Ayyubids are number 1. We haven't discovered number 2 and 3. But very cool nonetheless. So can we build anything with that? 4 grand in the bank? It doesn't look like it. So I guess we can just save that for now. At this rate, with our income, we'll be able to get these up to level 3 in no time. Stronghold, yeah, 10 grand to get that up, but that's only 2 turns to wait, and we can bump that right up. Excellent, excellent job. And we should actually get a population surplus here soon. Oh, wow, but we're going to need 7 to actually unlock that final slot. Fair enough. Just blitzing through the turns here. We've got 6 more turns until our technology is completed, and we can get another one. An illegitimate birth? Who is that for? Oh, this guy, seriously? Really? He's got 2 sons now of illegitimate birth. Way to go. Anyways, let's seek a wife for this guy. I forgot to do that in the last turn. Although I guess we can check once more before he is married off that the Latin Empire don't have that daughter here. They must marry her off right away to somebody else on their turn, maybe.
Be welcome and speak in friendship.
Could maybe treat with Trebizond, but I kind of want to go after them soon. Oh, I've already got treaties with Trebizond. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to maybe wait. We're still improving, which is good. They don't like agent actions against the Kingdom of Thessalonica. Yeah, we can't get a defensive alliance with them just yet, it looks like. I'll offer them 300, but I'm not offering any more than that. Yeah, we'll just wait. Not in a hurry. But we do have a lot of money, so we could probably upgrade this border fort here. Or we could upgrade this, which would be minus 15 corruption. Or minus 15%. Corruption is down to minus 6? I think maybe just upgrading Nice is going to be the best option. Or maybe Dyrrachium would be good. Because as I said, all 3 of these are already leveled up. Oh, we could... Oh, that's so tempting, though. Yeah, let's do that first. That's going to take 6 turns, but it'll get us quite a bit more income. And then we will do Nice next, and then Dyrrachium in the following couple turns. But not much else we can do, unfortunately. This is pretty much it. Just make sure my spy's moving around.
I am yours to command.
These are potential trade partners. So it'd be good to... Oh, wow, they lost Jerusalem. Unless, do they not start with Jerusalem? I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, they could not start with Jerusalem, and the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus is pushed to Acre and Cyprus. And they must have to take back Jerusalem. I think, well, 1212. That would be Third Crusade, would it? Second or Third Crusade, because I think the First Crusade was in the 1190s. But I don't recall how long they actually held on to Jerusalem for. I feel like they should have had it for quite some time. I think they had it for like 80 years. But I could be wrong. It's been a while since I brushed up on my Crusade history. But let's go ahead and end the turn once again. Oh, hang on. He is a governor. Sweary. Okay, well, wealth from buildings we could go for. So 5771. Yeah, it's an extra 200 there. And then -2 construction costs will also help.
Peace, honestly forged.
No.
In our people's name, I ask, with all due deference to your dignity, that our legions be allowed.
How about this?
There is much to value in the goods of your
Oh,
nations.
man, like, it's so tempting, but I'm sorry, I'm going after you. I would, though. Oh, they admire strong empires. That's too funny.
We admire
No,
your
Child
merchants
King.
and their
And Duchy of Austria has been destroyed. And what? Lithuania is destroyed, too. Trebizondian pretenders have been destroyed, and we've got a worthy bride here. She's 27. Yeah, let's take her hand. Very good. So we lost our trade agreement with them, but we can maybe talk to the Swiss now. Now that we border them, we can get trade.
welcome.
Oh, and it's high, too. Money, 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 money. Oh, so close. Let's try again. Let's do 1100, I think would be fair. Excellent. And has that put me in to anybody else's sites? Empire of Nicaea, yeah, they're at war with the Latin Empire, though, so I don't want to do that. And I can't do with those two, unfortunately.
Hail! As requested, I give ear to your just and undoubtedly noble requests.
Whoa, I'm not giving you 1400. What about 600? Really? Latin Empire does not want to play ball. Okay, how are we looking here?
Lord!
Yeah, 73%. There's already one breach. They're going to start taking attrition now. So maybe in 2 turns' time we can auto-resolve that.
Laying siege to the settlement!
And this army, 1 more turn and it's ready to go. And we could actually probably start another army. Maybe we'll start it more towards the north here. So let's actually bring our faction heir out.
Ready for orders.
And we'll give him some
It is a
spearmen.
great and glorious thing to
3
serve
spears.
your people.
And we should still have enough to upgrade Nice. We do. And that is pretty much everything we can do for this turn. Is everybody positive for public order, by the way? Yeah, they're still increasing public order, +7 per turn, so they're happy, which is good. And everybody has a food surplus.
Salutations!
And this guy's kind of not doing anything, so we could just maybe go down here and get eyes on anything that may be moving up, but I highly doubt it. And let's swing you into Egypt. Yeah, the Ubids do have quite a few armies kicking around. Ghazi. Wonder where Saladin is. I would assume he'd be part of their roster. And Gadamer, he is a governor as well. So let's give tax rates and construction reduction cost. He's boring though. Uh-oh. Give him +20 armor though. Actually, we should check all of my guys for that. I wonder if maybe, well, we've depleted a lot of his influence on those trying to double adopt this guy. Let's see what he can do. He's only got 30 influence left, but he's still a governor, so I want to keep him in that position. We could upgrade him to here, though. That would give us more public order, so let's go ahead and do that. It'll help with his loyalty as well. I'm pretty sure everybody else is still decently loyal. He's 9 out of 10, which is good.
Your fine goods
No.
will be
Office secured for him. Excellent. And Zagreb is now a city. And we're making 6k a turn. That is disgusting. And everybody here is going up to 2. So let's push that up to 2 as well. And this army is ready to move. So I don't know exactly where I want to go with it just yet. So let's bring it over to Skopje. So it's within striking range of Thessalonica. And, ooh, we can all resolve this now, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's do balance stance. And we only lost 382, which is good. When I fought it 2 times, I lost only 200 the first time, but then I lost 500 the next, so this is a good middle ground. And no units wiped out completely, which is excellent. No kills on the cavalry, though. Oh, the general, though. 208 kills. Well done. And we will occupy that.
At your command.
And we've got to repair all of this. Oh, no. Can I not repair that? Let's see. Wheat fields is good. We've got an Orthodox basilica. No, I don't want that. I want to convert that. And we've got the large Jewish community, which is causing major public order. So we're going to get rid of that as well. But we also have beeswax here, so that could be useful. And I just took out one of your enemies, Latin Empire. How do you like that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're very friendly. Come on. Thank you. Finally. Military alliance? Not yet? Not yet? All right. We'll talk again. One day, right? And who have we run across that we can trade with? And nobody knew, it looks like. But yeah, they are pretty friendly with us, and hopefully if I go against Thessalonica, I might actually try to do that at the start of the next episode, military alliance or not, but we'll give it a couple more turns. I'm just so relieved to actually get past this point. This is where I would always lose the progress of the episode. But we've done quite a bit of building, too. Most of our settlements just need to be put up to tier 3. And then we've got tier 4 as well. But that's a lot of food. So we need to be wary of that as well. As all of these are going up to level 2, they're going to be costing us more food. Yeah, so we do not have enough food here now. I don't know what I'm going to get rid of, though. That's the thing. Okay, well, we'll see what happens there, but... Oh, man. What do I do about that? Okay, well, let's see how much difference it is. So it's another 15. Wow, so we're going to be down 30 food, basically. This is giving me +4 public order. I have more than enough public order, so maybe what I'll actually do is destroy this, because it also takes up food. So let's get rid of that, because I already have what I want. I don't really need another of these just yet. I can always build it somewhere else. So we'll get rid of that, and then maybe that will help with the food issue. And if worse comes to worse, I could always build a food building there. It's not a big deal. Very good.
At your command.
One more turn, he will get that up and running. Don't have any more money for units anyways. The Sicilians for the entire episode have just been sailing around that island. It's pretty brutal. It's like they're trapped in some kind of loop. Which is kind of good, though, because they're not very friendly against us, or towards us anyways. And 10,000 at the start of the turn. Wow. So we've discovered Mercuria. We demolished the tavern, demolished the large Jewish community, and we've got smooth talkers, so extra income from trade tariffs. Nice. Let's continue demolishing that. The wheat fields here could be pushed up to level 3. This is costing us a lot of money, so it needs to be changed over. Oh, we have to repair it first? Is that why? Okay. Repair that as well. Do that. That's going down, and... yeah, get rid of that as well. Now we're up to 44 foods. That's good. And we'll go down 15 foods, so it'll be at 20, roughly. And then hopefully we can build another food building quickly enough. Actually, can we build something that gives us food right now? There's nothing that helps us with food. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, I'll just get rid of it then. Fair enough. 4 more turns for that to be built, and we should have some leftover money to put some more units in here.
It's a good life. Are you ready to serve?
We go 2 more turns there. And what's our strength ranking now that we have 2.5 stacks? We are 3rd. So are we stronger than Hungary? Yeah, they're 5th, so they're going down a little bit. Do they still have 7 settlements, though? They do. Okay. Military allies, huh? Ooh, they want it. They must have gotten smashed. They're down to 32. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So that actually worked out. They must have lost their army somewhere. So now we're military allies with them. We're steadfast for our trustworthiness, so things are really working out. And in the next episode, we're going to declare war on Thessalonica and Achaia, and hopefully the Latin Empire stays on side. What? That can't be right. We're deteriorating. Agent actions against Latin Empire and great power. So that's minus 24. Is that minus 24 per turn? Really? Well, maybe we'll actually have to declare war on their ally sooner rather than later. What do they think of them? Are they going down there too? Yes, they are. They don't like Thessalonica as much, so maybe we can justify declaring war on them earlier. But we don't have any more money to spend. We've spent pretty much everything, so that is where we are going to leave it for today, guys. Apologies that there was no battle, but I wasn't going to risk it a 3rd time. Better just to auto-resolve it and then hope we have resolved the issue for the next episode. But thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. And as always, I will see you in the next one.